Hello there and welcome back. In this video, we are going to talk about Memoryview in Python. So it's an object that exposes a C-level buffer interface as a Python object, which can be passed around like any other object. So let's see how we can use it. In Python, if you open up the interpreter, we have the from array import array statement. Unexpected indent. Cool. So we have an array that we can use, and technically arrays are special because we can specify the type of the elements that we want to store in that array, and in turn they are more efficient. So let's create an octet array, and we want to say that we want to store bytes and 6 of those. So now if we inspect the octets, you can see that this is an array, a byte array. And the memory view is a function, or a class rather, and if we pass the octets, you can see that we have a memory object. And this memory object can be saved to a new variable. Let's call this mo. And the mo has specific functions. And in these functions, we find the toList function. And this toList is going to return the list from this memory view. And what we can also do is to cast different memory objects to new memory objects. So let's call this mo2, and it comes from the mo.cast. And we want to use bytes, and we are going to have the 2, 3, 4, 5 as the argument. And sorry, let's just make it 4, 5. Item size is not the same as buffer size. Maybe we have to use 2 or 3. Yeah, exactly. So now if we inspect the mo2 with the mo2.list, you can see that we have modified the data structure of our original memory view. So what we made from a one-dimensional list is basically a two-dimensional list of lists, which holds each of them 3 elements. So this is what the arguments specify. If we wanted, we could say that 3 and 2 are the arguments, and the toList would provide us with 3 sublists, each of them with 2 values. All right, so what we can also do is to create a new array. So let's call them numbers, and the array h, and we say that this is -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. And if you check numbers, this is how it looks like. And we can create the mn variable with the memory view of numbers. And if you check the toList, you can see that this is how the data structure looks like. And we can use the len function. So the length should be 7 because we have seven values. And if you want, we can use the mn.cast, and we just simply change the type of this. So the mn cast should be bmn in the variable. And if we use the toList, you can see that this is how the value has changed. So the reason for this is that we have changed the value technically by converting between different types. And if we say that bmn dot, not that, but rather 5 is equal to 4, what happens is that we have technically replaced the value here. And this data structure is pretty important, and technically this is also used or inspired by the NumPy library. And NumPy is also something that a lot of people use. So technically that was it. See you in the next one.